Yeah, I will do that while and have an automatic landing gear, but you gotta ask yourself a question. Why has nobody automated that already? I mean, that says the collapse, the gear collapse, the plane was moving forward, not backwards. This time the block on the back of the gear stopped it, and you cannot be sure it won't collapse again when the physics decides to slide the plane backwards again. We'll see. Let's get some tanks in here and we can see if we can do something useful. I mean, I could just block off a whole section for fuel. Actually, what we could... I want to keep the weight as far forward as possible, really. So if we fill... If the wall is about here, and it runs to there, and you fill it with fuel, it's going to push the weight right back. I think maybe this is a big enough space for fuel. I can actually put like a ramp access in here later, and we can have storage. Put equipment in there and stuff. Make some heavy doors with weight blocks. Why? Do we need, if I'm going to have fuel storage in this thing, do we need pumps and stuff on it or not, do you think?
We're going to need a pump to get it out, ain't we?
Why?
Because... No, we're not actually. No, just an in and out would work, wouldn't it?
I think so, but I just want to check my sanity.
I mean, you could just put one on and test it in the hangar.
See, if I put a fluid spawner in here and set that to be water. Now, if you load this under the wing, maybe. Where's the business class? Dude, this is not a passenger plane. So maybe if you load it there under the wing.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Oh my god. There we go. Is it for fuel for the aircraft you're transporting diesel by plane? Just building it. I'm just allowing it to transport liquid. So it could be jet A, it could be diesel. I don't know yet. Mr. Rice, thank you for 10 months. Fluid connector. That should do it, shouldn't it? I believe. You might want to put it lower. That is a good point. Let me spawn it and see where it is. Use 2 magnets to lock it in place. I don't know why that. Yeah, that's probably a bit higher than you want. I guess you want it to be like here, don't you? Just move the whole thing down. I'll move it to the same level as this, it'll look better anyway. The thing is, this is actually the main fuel tank, so... Okay. We want to do this, don't we? Like that, I believe. That should work. Okay, let's get the power and stuff. So this wants to go to the battery relay, which is this one. And then the push button for that should release that. Instrument lighting.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
Right, there's a fuel sensor capacity. I never remember which way around we always send these. Right, the capacity is sent to secondary. Puppy's left the game. Red Puppy.
No, I'm back.
There we go. Okay, 22,750. And it's full of water right now, and it's not tipped back. So we know that when you fill that thing, it won't tilt the plane back. That's good. 22,750. 21,180. Is that 21,180? You repurpose it as a water bomb, I like it. Yeah, we could imagine that if we put a jet thing on this, like a jet outlet, a nozzle, you could basically turn it on and have it spray water and then just fly over fires with it.
That's a good idea.
That'd be quite funny. Just fill it with water and fly over a
Yeah.
fire. I'm wondering, do I need to put doors on this, or do you think the heater will keep us warm anyway? I don't know.
It's Stormworks, so I'm gonna say doors. Can you paint this inside, Paul? It's very bright.
Okay.
But you need sunglasses.
What colour, guys? What colour? Nice beigey brown interior. That's a tan leather look. Peach. Skin colour. What takes your fancy?
Anything you want, Paul. Anything you want.
I have to paint the inside of those door frames. Or window frames. There you go. It's all about the details.
Some truck companies would class that as exclusive.
They would. Okay. Oh, did we put... Oh, I put lights in there, didn't I?
Yeah. Don't forget to paint my booster seat.
Poppy's got his own seat. Okay, I think this is probably almost maybe ready for some kind of a trial.
Do you have to take the fluid spawn thing out?
Well, I could do. It'd probably help. Help if it did, right? No idea what the range is, and we don't have a crossfeed, by the way.
What could possibly go wrong?
The door hinge bottom and open outward. Yep. You can make doors, do stuff. You can make a custom door for this. And have it open outward.
Also, can I just ask, where are we going to fill the back up with jet fuel?
What, on the map?
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. I think we can nick fuel from the island that we don't own, technically.
Yeah, we can.
Robotic door hinge. Why is this so big? There is no need for that to be so big. That's ridiculous. Robotic hinge. So you need that to do the seal properly, don't you? Put the hinge at the bottom and make them stairs. Wow. I like your thinking. Trouble is the hinge would have to be... See, for it to tilt downwards though, it would have to stick out, wouldn't it? When it does go down, we wouldn't need the ladders anymore, I guess. But the ladders could go if this thing works at all. Wait, is it not mirrored, you scumbag? Brrr. There you go. So like that, right? It only turns 90 degrees. Let's have a look. Oh, I can't look at the properties on it. Why can't I look at the properties on this? Robotic door hinge has a range of motion of 0.25. Yeah, it's a quarter turn. It's 90-degree turn. You could do it if you had it sticking out. You'd have to do it that way.
I'll be right back.
Okay. You basically have to do it that way.
Welcome back, Nutter. Welcome to the Nut House.
I don't know what's going to happen when you take that. When you try and turn that past. Who knows? Make sure it has a -1 signal at spawn and about +75 when you flip. Yeah, do you think it's going to go and tilt downwards, though? Pixel Henry, thank you very much for subbing. Welcome to the Net House, Pixel Henry. Jack Shepherd, thank you for gifting him a sub. Seta Samuli, welcome back. And thank you for gifting him a sub as well, Jack. Befuddle Flip Flop rocking the new Acorn. Oh, yeah. I think wedge blocks will actually fix it. I mean, I could do. Need to be careful here that I don't attach it to the wrong thing. There we go. It's going to look a bit weird when the door's closed, but without doing some clever stuff, I don't think I can do much about that. So for this to work, we'd then need to have this thing removed and then door frame edge, I believe is this one, isn't it? Door frame corner. Oh, that's the actual... wait a sec. Door panel edge. Is it like that? I think it's like that. It's something like that. Don't bother with the frame. It doesn't need to be watertight, does it? Well, that is true, but equally it might flap around. I'd rather have it seal if possible. So just so it goes clunk, maybe. Door panel edge, door panel corner. Wait, what? Which way is this? Is that supposed to go like that? It doesn't seem right. Door panels are for inside, they make the actual door. Oh. Right. What did I just use? Oh, yeah. Derp.
I'm back.
So I want it on the frame. Door frame corner, door frame edge. There we go. There we go. It's better. This needs to be one. Actually, when that tilts up, I spot a problem. The frame won't work. It isn't aligned to the hinge. It will if I... you can't get it to work because you'd have to remove the wedge underneath it. Because the frame needs to run all around that, doesn't it? In order to make it work, I'd have to remove the wedge underneath and put the door frame there. I mean, will it still lock? Or does it actually have to run the whole perimeter for it to do anything? Will it still lock but not seal, is what I'm trying to say. If you activate it, will it go clunk and magnetically lock it, but it won't be sealed because the frame doesn't run all the way around? You could use a gripper and a slider track to hold the door. Well, I just want to get something simple here. It needs to be perfect for it to work. That sucks. Connector that will attach to and slide along a connector track. The gripper will attach to a track when they are aligned and close enough and will detach when the slides off the end receives an input signal. The hinge will hold the door shut. So really, I don't need to worry about this. So we'll just go back to using normal blocks. And it's going to turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, so this, how do we set the position on this thing? Speed, power, gear ratio. You want it to go fairly slowly, I think. Say 16. Speed, I have no idea. What 0.5. What connectors has it got? Door rotation, a hinge measured rotation between 0 and 0.25. Wait, what? It can only go 90 degrees? I thought it could go 0.25 in either direction. That's not going to work. Why does it say measured rotation between 0 and 0.25? It should say between minus 0.25 and plus 0.25, surely. That's
It's okay, Paul. You got a search bar.
that's so dumb. You know what? I've got a feeling I'm going to have to switch these over because I don't think they may have to be asymmetric. Let the door open upwards and put the ladder back on. Nope. I'm going to make this work. I want to have a numeric switch box, don't I? We need 2 values for this. Wait, why can't I edit that? Oh, it's because you have to feed it a number, don't you? Durr. So we'll have 2 values and off. So the first one will be in its complete rotation position, 0.25. So that will be fully closed, and that may need to be minus 0.25. And the other one, I'm going to guess minus 0.125. They are guesses. Okay, so when the switch value is on, we're hoping that, actually when it's off, we'll start default off. Otherwise, go to that switched value. You can control the hinge. Switched value goes to the door hinge, which is here. Okay, so when it's off, it's going to send the signal for the first value. 1 for close, 0.25 for open. No, that can't be right. It says you have to send it a value between 0 and 0. I don't know. I don't know anymore. We're going to find out the hard way. If I'm going off descriptions... Right, you need a button for this as well. So you kind of want a button on the inside too. If you put a double-sided button here, do you reckon you could... Two-sided button.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Thing is, you can only drive it from one side, really. You'd have to double up the controls for it to work from the other side. Oh well. Right, power, signal, go to the switch box. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay. There's no way that is going to be long enough. Well, that's not bad for a first guess. Blimey. Okay, it's staying where it is. Right, I need to play with some values. So what do we think? The start value... What did I just make then? Start value needs to be... I hate this view. You can't see what the heck is going on. So that was a start value which had the door open, which is the wrong way around, right? So minus 0.125 should be over here. So minus 0.25, say. And then the switch value 1. I need that to like extend outwards. Oh, that's a bit steep. No, no, mayday, mayday. Not good. 1 is a full 90 degrees, minus 1 is minus 90 degrees. Okay. So I guess we want, God, where is it? So that needs to be minus 1 then, yeah? And that needs to be plus 0.5. No, minus 0.5, really? Unaccountable gamer, welcome back. Oh, that's... Hey! I'm liking that. Right, let's press the button. Maybe speed it up slightly. I don't fancy waiting for this.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
I mean, it's doable. You can get in there, right?
Yep.
Just a matter of what kind of angle we want to go for. It's not bad, though. Thank you for 18 months, sir. So if we change this here from these blocks to a 1x4 wedge instead. That might work out slightly better. Why is mirroring turned off again? Let's say 0.4. Let's try that. I was going to speed it up as well. Is it not too bright in here for you now, pups?
That's much better. I love the colour of my booster seat. Love it.
Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Cooking on gas. There's room to make the door higher. That's true. Why not have a bigger door? I like you thinking. Well, I've doubled the speed. Let's see what that looks like. There you go. You barely have to jump now. like it. It just needs to have like an extensible rail inside now.
Yeah.
Okay, I reckon she's ready for a maiden flight here, because I've not tested it with the new wing.
No, she's not. Come back. Come back.
What?
You need to paint this bit back to purple.
Okay. Will it not fly without that?
No. Health and safety, me. Without that, it'll all go wrong. First one on the door needs painting as well.
Wait, what?
First one on the door needs painting so it matches the plane.
Oh yeah, perhaps have a quick gander at this.
Wait, why are the doors closed? I will have a look. Oh yeah. Oh wow, that's amazing.
What did he say needs fixing? What did need fixing, pups?
When the door closed, the first line on the door is white and it should be purple. Like from the outside.
You mean the wedge at the bottom?
No, I think it means the first block section on the bit of the hinge.
I don't know if I can do much about the hinge.
No, as in the next block up from the hinge.
The one you added.
Happy anniversary.
If you spawn it and that door closed, you'll see what I mean.
But it doesn't actually show me the color of it properly because it's So which bit now? You mean the hinge itself?
Yeah, like the top bit, it doesn't match.
I don't know if I can make that painted.
Oh, okay. If you can't, you can't. I'm still confused to how the hangar doors got closed.
They're close for me.
Yeah.
They're closed for me.
See, now that's
Look at
perfect.
that absolute perfection.
Lights, doors. Alright, let's see if this bird flies, shall we? Should get some fuel in there.
Okay.
Not much, just in case. I've no idea if the landing gear is going to collapse or anything. Lots of things have been changed.
Why are the hoses suddenly broken?
It's working for me.
I blame Pups, because he said they're fixed.
Stop complaining. You've got a search bar.
You want to put in like less than 1,000, really. Maybe like 600 should do it.
Okay. Tip me as the plane moving forward again.
Probably.
The nose looks a lot better now, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does look like a tugboat.
Oh, I've only got one rudder.
Stop the plane, you can take fuel out quickly.
Wait, well the control's not working.
Control.
There you go. Right. Taxiway takeoff it is then.
Absolutely.
That's got an insane amount of lift.
Well, it flies.
That it does. So I reckon land it, save it, fill it up completely, and then let's head up to the Arctic.
Yeah, I need to fix the top rudder. I mean, if you want to kill us, Pops, go ahead.
I didn't touch anything, I'm on external fuel.
Or we just mysteriously keep losing thrust.
Wasn't me.
I'm in the back seat, wasn't me?
It's just like driving with kids. I never touched anything.
All I can reach is the heater control. Oh, I can reach the throttle actually.
Wait, don't blame me, people. I was in external fuel on my phone texting my parents.
Pretty hate and welcome back.
Supermarket, and I want sweets.
Let's see if we can get this thing on the ground.
How's the fuel burn for?
Not so bad actually. We've still got 385.
Have you got a litres per minute thing in this or not?
No. No, no,
Do you
no.
want to put one in or? That looks pretty cool.
Let's see if we can get this thing on the ground.
I love some Hannah.
Not exactly VFR conditions now.
Not really. Is the right wing missing a piece? Oh, I don't believe so. I need to be inside ready to see the speeds.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard,
Terrain, terrain, pull up.
Ooh.
Spark and brake on.
Well, it landed.
That was a sudden stop.
I saw the landing gear get a bit crunched, but we're still here. Although I think I broke the front landing gear. I'm not sure. No, I didn't.
You need to fix your wing.
Seems like, I don't know, it's almost like the brakes on it's weird. Just like a massive amount of friction.
Yeah. Except from the brakes off, apparently.
Yeah, the brakes are off, but it feels like we're driving through a tree. Well, it's not moving now.
Yeah, that's weird.
Why?
Hey, that's why I was like, that came to a sudden stop. A message from Hannah, Paul, your wings are old.
Oh god.
Wait, what?
Well, that is one way to move into the hangar.
Wow, we've got 67 litres of fuel left. Okay, well, that wasn't too bad.
Paul, can you fix this wing?
Okay, so what's wrong with it?
Well, if you look at the if you look at your
Oh yeah,
wings, they're odd.
symmetry was off. That's annoying.
Yeah. I had a message from Hannah saying fix the wing.
God. I'm triggered. Okay, now there's a control problem as well.
Also needs to fix your tail.
Okay, rudder's fixed, wing is fixed. Was there anything else on the glitch list?
Yeah, that's it, Hannah. You blame the chat.
Shh, don't tell him. Don't tell him I reversed it. Oh dear.
Lol, Hannah.
Check the brakes. I don't know what's going on with the brakes, if I'm honest. Hang on a second. There's two lots of control on the braking. But I'm not using the variable brake. I'm only using the parking brake, so... And the light was off, which means the brake wasn't on. It's driven by that switch. I don't get it. You just put the block on the wing upside down. No, I didn't. It's fine. Nothing wrong with it, mate. I don't know what you're talking about. Lower the front wheel steering, you're turning too fast. All I can do is half it, Wyland. Main gear brakes are connected to the landing lights. Wait, what? Hey, you're right as well. Okay, that's the problem. The main brakes were connected to the landing light. So when you put the landing lights on, you get full braking.
Lol.
Nice spot by whoever got that.
There you go. Fixed it. That'll be the problem. I said it was like driving through treacle. Let's just check the landing lights are actually doing what they should do. Wait, the landing light toggle doesn't actually toggle anything now.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
Ah, that's what happened. Probably tried to link that and failed. So I fixed the brakes and the landing lights now. Is there any other sensor we wanted to put on here? I don't know, temperature sensor maybe? Temperature probe. Put a temperature probe in here. I already did put a temperature probe. I've got one. I'm just not displaying it anywhere, apparently. We'll put it above the heating control. That way you can make a decision about whether you want the heating on. Where's the temperature probe gone? Temperature probe. Oh. Yeah, I've got the temperature sensor on the outside. You want to know what the outside temperature is. I mean, I can put one on the inside as well. I don't think there'll be a big difference between the two, but we can find out. Let's put one here. Outside temp, inside temp. Turtle Face Gaming, thank you very much for subbing. Thank you for AN4211 for gifting the sub. Appreciate that. PJ Webb, thank you for 43. Yeah, let's give it some power and stuff.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
Instrument lights. Go.
Welcome.
Right, last orders. Anything else
Natter.
No,
before we
No
risk
coffee
our
machine.
lives? No, all good.
no, let's do it.
Sorry, Speedy.
Because we can
Thank
do
you,
it.
30
We
months,
just need
sir.
to B&Q it.
Do you want to save it now before we fuel it up?
Oh, ye of little faith.
Well, I just figured if we got to the Arctic and you said it's pointless us being here, we can, you know, revert the save.
Let me check the control systems are all working before we commit to this. Huh. Inside temperature and the outside temperature are a lovely 8 Celsius. Wait, if I put the heating on, 39?
Is that vicinity?
Yeah,
The heater is so powerful, I'm getting heat
exactly.
underneath the plane.
Yeah,
Well,
so was the Pro.
So is the outside temperature too close to the heater?
Yeah, I'll have to move it, but you refuel now, so we'll leave it.
I can take the fuel out quick if you want.
I mean, if you want to reverse the fuel, I can...
Okay, I'll reverse it now. Hang on.
I probably want to change the elevator rotation anyway. Wait, what? Why is
I'm emptying.
I need to put power in the rudder anyway, so I need to go to
I'm
the editor.
emptying.
To the nut house.
Okay. One last glitchy fix. AN, thank you for gifting sub to Trucks. Welcome, Trucks. 10-meter
Be right
radius,
back.
wild.
Oh, yeah.
Power. A little bit of paint spotted in here. Oh, as if game. You have to have the same color both sides. That's scumbaggery. Looking for the temperature probe.
Very top of the tail.
They get like a bit naff. I don't think the probe needs power, does it? Right, temperature probe fixed, rudder power hopefully fixed. I think we're good.
Before Pup sticks any fuel in it, you just want to check all that.
Yep. Also, do you want to just double check, Pups, while I'm doing this? Just chuck some fuel into this storage tank and then get it back out just to make sure that's all working. I don't want to get to the Arctic and find out that doesn't work.
Doing it now.
Is there a crossfeed on that or not?
No.
No.
Okay, that's interesting. We're getting less heat. The probe at the back is definitely getting a lot less heat from the heater. So it's almost accurate outside.
Yeah, good.
That's pumping in and out. We're good.
Okay, we got rudder control. Let's refuel.
$10,000 in stock here.
Well, it's all got to go in.
Landing lights are working.
But aren't powering the brakes this time?
Natter.
Yeah, I think we're ready. Okay, so let's think about navigation. Like,
Not to
where
be too
exactly are we going?
pedantic, what's with the random 2 squares in the cabin?
What?
Walk up the steps and then look upwards.
Yeah, there's 2 random squares.
Is that just a painting issue?
I think that's
Yeah.
paint, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, let's not worry about that. Anyway,
What was
back
the
to
question,
slightly
sorry?
more important matters. Where are we going?
I don't know. This was Somi's idea.
We're trying for the Arctic, aren't we?
Boeing, thank you for 18 months. The only thing left in the diurnal pilot yaw damper, which should introduce laminar flow in the boundary layer without affecting the diurnal heat. I ran the Navier-Stokes equation for your aircraft, and the result is 42. Hope that helps. Well, I'm good to know it's 42. I was a bit worried it would only be 40. So, I guess the Tajin airstrip then is our destination.
Yep. Really, Somi?
So you can make a ramp out here and you can put your stuff in storage at the back.
What's the chances of the batteries going flat because we're missing the door?
That would be great.
Do we have a battery indicator?
That's in the next version. Say how much fuel we've got, but not what the battery's on. How much fuel have we actually got in the storage tank here? 10?
Yeah.
10k?
Yeah.
Blimey.
We're halfway.
See, on a long journey like this, I'd kind of want altitude hold and heading hold.
I remember our last altitude hold, Paul.
Yeah, but that was a
Can you
heli.
imagine it on this plane?
I'd make it less aggressive this time, you know?
Oh, I see. Them 2 random paint blocks are purple.
Yeah, I can put another hinge in there and make it double fold. It's like fueling up one of the Thunderbirds. It's proper hard to try and get a main landing gear landing in this game, though.
Yeah. Don't know what you're on about.
The bloom off of the white on this aircraft is ridiculous. You stand on the roof and look down, it's just like white out.
Escape, options, graphics, bloom disabled. You can thank me later.
Oh, you already had that disabled.
Pretty much, Anna. That's what Pups does. He's like, yeah, let's go here. And then when you're going to die, he just despawns and just teleports back. It's like, yeah, I'm fine. Or the best one, get in this rocket, Paul. Why?
Don't know what you're on about.
Why just get in that rocket? Why?
Hey, that was Jack's rocket. I just want to make this clear. And he despawned it on me, so I got payback.
Yeah, but you was the one that clung onto the bottom and went flying, I seem to remember. How we doing? Must be close now. 9k.
Yeah.
He's put little lights underneath the door as well, the ramp thing.
What's wrong with the door?
I don't know, I'm trying to get in and you keep closing it. Engage 4-year-old mode. Yay! We need a mission with a locator beacon now. Oh, nighttime takeoff, I like it. 102.5 kilometers to our destination.
Go, go, go!
Well, we've kind of not got Sommy on board
yeah,
yet, so
I
you know.
know.
Wait, what? What was the thanks Paul for, Sommy?
The bloom.
Lol.
Can
Well,
you
like,
tell Pups to stop prattling about with the doors?
he's got 4-year-old mode enabled. I don't know what to say. Well, Alex, thank you 4 months. All the best. Paul Pups and Jack and Doyle. That's Sommy, not Jack. Just saying.
Hello!
Okay, we're on board now. Now,
Indeed.
do we want to put our Arctic equipment on now, do you think, before we get to the
Yes.
Arctic? I think so.
I think we'd have been able to survive without the gear and with the heater, but hey.
Better safe than sorry. I'm looking at the revs and
Interesting. Let's give it a little bit of throttle.
I'm standing at the back so no one can blame me for it not starting.
Okay, brakes are off. Kind of wonder why we're not moving here.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Also wonder why the engines are going to blow up.
Oh,
Can't see a flipping thing.
Use the force. I think they're on a slight runway like something.
yeah, you need to go straight a bit more.
Nighttime takeoff is a great idea.
Turn.
Okay, right, we're lining up.
I love it how you only need like a 10-foot runway in order to take off.
Gears up. Now the question is, what's the range of this thing? If somebody wants to get a calculator out and count 60 seconds and see how much fuel goes and then roughly equate to how far we're going.
I can do the 60 seconds if you want to look at the fuel pump.
I'm going quite quick, I'm just doing save some fuel here.
These pumps are okay.
Wait, what?
Like we're doing 400 according to this.
I heard my name. What's that?
Can you look at the fuel gauge and tell me go, and then give me a figure, and then I'll tell you when 60 seconds is up and you give me the next figure. Ready?
Hang on, I'm waiting for it to go to a decent number. Go.
I need some trim.
Right, timer's on.
Yeah, we did about 100 knots, which is not exactly great for a jet. Let's try and level out. Yeah, I'm pretty high up. I'm trying to hold an altitude. It's pretty tricky. Like the artificial horizon's not the best.
That was 60 meters.
60 what?
Meters.
And how far did we go?
No clue.
Okay, we need to synchronize here. We didn't go 10k, we've only gone 4k in total.
6k, sorry, 6k.
Oh, does holding the out key let you adjust the trim or what? Oh, nice. See if I can get this thing trimmed. So, we put in how much?
Just under 10k.
So we've burned about 500 and we've gone
Yes.
7 kilometers out of the 100. I therefore declare we don't have enough fuel. Just calling it now. Just calling it now.
Anyway, we can stop on the way.
Throttle back and see if we can save any fuel. I don't know what the sweet spot is on this thing. Like in a diesel, you aim for 7 RPS, but in a jet engine, I don't know what you aim for fuel efficiency. I got 20 RPS at the moment.
Yeah, and I can't see if there's any airports on the way because the route we're taking we haven't discovered on the map.
Where even are we? Oh, we're here.
So what's the fuel reading now, pups?
9-4.
So we have now precisely put 500 litres of fuel, maybe 600, and we've travelled 10k.
We've gone over 10k now, yeah. What's the glide ratio? I've no idea. It's a bit misty outside. This trim doesn't work very well. Like you're either diving or you're climbing. You can't trim it out properly. I'm losing speed because I'm climbing and because I throttle back slightly.
I think in theory we should just have enough fuel to get there. I propose that we're only going to burn 7,000 litres to get 7,000 litres to get there, so we should land with spare.
Take your word for it.
I'm only rough, very, very rough.
See how it's diving again. Scumbag trim, I tell you.
What is our hypothetical altitude at the moment?
Altitude is 900 meters, I assume. So what's that? 3,500 feet?
I don't know, it's the Chinese method of altitude, isn't it?
You never understood trim. What, in this game or in general?
It's -2 outside now, apparently.
-2? What's it inside?
It was -2 also. I'll put the heater on. Oh wow, it's only 60 with the heater on.
Oh, toasty.
And then, interestingly, the heat outside has gone to 0 when I put the heater on. It's just gone up by 2 degrees.
Altitude holds coming in the next version. Does this count towards your PPL? Yeah, they did. The CAA said any time spent in an aircraft in Stormworks counts towards your PPL flight time. It's known to be so accurate.
Do you have an air gap, or does it just get cold really quickly?
I don't know.
I turned the heater off. It went from +16 to -3 in about 4 seconds.
There's an island below us.
Just carving my way through the map on a fog of war.
See, if I put the trim on 0.04, which is what it's on right now, it almost stays stable. Almost. It's about the most stable I can get it. I was one click away then from summoning the vehicle to the workbench. Oh, mistakes were almost made.
Are you slightly off track at the point, or are you just
I'm gonna bank now.
fiddling with it?
See, look, I haven't changed the trim. It's still on 04, and yet we're climbing again. It's ridiculous.
What's the fuel pipes?
Just coming down to 9k. So
Yes,
we've used a
that's
K and gone 20 kilometers. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Looks like
So-
20 RPS is a decent sweet spot.
So yeah, 2,000. Is it two? We've used a litre of 10,000. A litre. God.
You what?
1,000 litres of fuel is 20k, isn't it? So we've got 4 lots of So we've got 4,000 litres to go in theory, if you keep it in this sweet spot.
If you go higher in this game, does the air thin out? Does it change anything
Yes,
or
it
what
does thin out, Paul.
in the game?
Yes.
So do you get less friction and go quicker? Because we've not changed speed at all.
I don't know, but it can kill you.
It does thin out, okay. And how does that
Are
affect
we
the jet
constantly
engine?
nose down, or is that just the trim?
The trim is awful. Like, I trim and it stabilizes and then it just starts climbing or diving. It's so weird.
Oh, okay. And can I ask, there are actually generators putting charge back into batteries, right?
Yep.
That's okay. It's -6 outside.
Has that gone down?
Yeah, it's going down. I can see wind streaks coming through the cockpit.
Well,
Are we
it's
that
okay.
high?
Okay, got a search bar. Whatever happens, just think of the search bar.
Yeah. What happens if I can see wind in cockpit? Oh, it doesn't say anything.
What, in this game, Thomas, or real life? I don't know.
I'll be right back.
I don't see any parachutes in this creation, Paul.
Nope. That's because on this plane, nothing can go wrong.
Can we quote you on that?
Oh, look, an island. Starboard.
That's interesting. It's not displayed on the map yet, and I think we're about to hit the Arctic. Oh no, hang on. No, the islands are still green at the moment. We've got a few K to travel first.
Yeah, I think if you look, it's probably about the 60k mark. Like when we're 40k away, you'll definitely see snow and ice.
Yeah. It's -7 outside now. What's interesting is I don't feel cold, do you?
What does it say the inside temperature is?
-7.
Okay, so the Arctic gear must be working properly then.
Ah, yeah, of course.
I mean, just try get... Oh, actually, no, don't get up. I was going to say put your Arctic gear away, but don't leave your seat.
I have left my seat and put the Arctic gear away successfully
Wow.
and returned to my seat.
And does it say you're feeling cold?
It has immediately gone to feeling cold, and my temperature is slowly dropping.
There you go. So if you put the heater on, what happens?
It goes straight back up again. But interestingly, the temperature inside now is only 10 degrees.